So we already let the white women convince us to kick out the black fathers and we didn't need black men with the feminist movement. And now this 4B movement, we about to let these women from Korea convince us to
No, they from America.
not create families in the black community. And I'm seeing women, I just did my research. I saw a few videos and I see women talking about, I've been on a 4B movement. I'm on a 4C, D, E, F. We don't need these men. We got to strategize. We got to get strategic about how these men are about to come after us.
Don't die alone with a poodle.
Y'all been talking about decentering men. Like, y'all got to wake up. This is not beneficial to us. If y'all think this strategy is getting rid of men, not having families, not having babies, that's going to be a lonely, lonely life. All it is a way to keep you single and by yourself. And that is not a healthy, happy, fulfilling life, to be by yourself. Who wants to be by yourself? Like, seriously. I know we talk about I'm single by choice. Okay, for now, which is cool. But y'all, so we about to, this is what we are strategizing. Not strategizing how we can create families, how we can better our community. We strategizing on how we can lock in as women and,
die alone.
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray.
Yeah, you gotta pray real hard, because, man, it's insanity.
Go ahead and like that video, man. Hit the like button. We're going to keep going, breaking it down. So we've been on some women, stop dragging our name, step your game up. And until then, we ain't marrying shit.
Play your part, know your position.
But what do they always do? They hijack our movements and shit and try to feminize it with a feminist movement.
Of course, always.
We've been telling y'all, get y'all shit right. And until then, we good. We cool.
So you can tell most of these broads are probably from the offspring of Lilith. They not from Eve.
Damn, my nigga went biblical.
Mm-hmm. They just too hard-headed. They just had to be expelled from the garden.
So would Jezebels fit in right there?
Jezebels.
Okay, because I'm not the most biblical, but okay, so yeah.
Shebas, Bathshebas, whoever's.
So men, I know you have a biological urge and it's innate. You're going to want to deal with women. So I know men aren't going to stop dealing with women. They're not going to stop either. They got a biological urge.
No, we're not going to stop dealing with women. We're just not going to commit to them.
Yeah, but still, and what I'm saying is they're not going to stop either, though.
Oh.
Same way we got a biological urge, they got a biological urge, too.
Yep.
And it's not just finances, because, yeah, they want protection and provision. But provision, that's where they get it fucked up. It's not just money.
Now, imagine if men was to get on a no pregnancy movement, like stop impregnating broads across the country.
A lot of men are on that, but like most women try to not admit to, they tell men
like really
to take off the condom because we don't like condoms either.
Right. Like really go hard and make sure got that strap and no more babies. What y'all gonna do then? I guess they live their best life because they say they don't want kids. They're not good mamas no way.
I don't like what he's saying, but I do agree. You give away your power when you do that, especially the way the system is rigged. So the same way I would say it's not advantageous to have marriage, it's not advantageous to have kids either. Nope. As a black man right now, or as a man in general.
As a man in general.
So I can't really, you know what I'm saying, buck back against it as much as I want. Pause.
But men are not finna get on that trip right now because we want our legacies. We want lineage.
Facts.
But I'm just saying, if we was to get on some stupid shit like that, then what? So y'all could go on with that 4B shit and see how well it works for y'all.
My whole thing is, it's too many of y'all that's hoes for that to even work.
To even work, right? So, da-da-da-da.
Sorry. What y'all, am I lying?
Facts.
It's hard enough now to tell these hoes to stop hoeing.
It's the truth.
So they gonna listen when women say, oh yeah, we need to stop hoeing. Y'all need to stop hoeing. No, women say they can't hold other women accountable. We know damn well we can't hold women accountable, and we know women ain't gonna hold themselves accountable.
That's for damn sure.
So good luck with that movement.
And again,
hit the like button, please. hit the like button. It's
Anybody
free.
else got they piece they want to drop on this topic, the 4B movement, and what they think about it? Leave your comments. Give us a like, a share, and as again, subscribe to the.
Men been going their own way. Save yourself, black man. These are all movements that have been established prior to this 4B shit, and even before that. We've been on some, like I said, get your shit together, and then you get the shit from me. Period.
You get to pick and choose in the lot and who you want when you got your shit together.
Same way we tell men.
Get to choose.
And then also, how about what they say is a law of nature? What you put out, you receive.
Exactly.
So get your damn self together, both men and women.
Yeah.
But I see men improving and doing the work, though.
One thing, y'all, we need to get educated. And when I say educated, I mean just on the general, just read books. It don't have to be about nothing special. Just read more books. Get your vocabulary up. Get your mind open to newer things just by reading.
Those could be ebooks too. Niggas, people be talking about
just
no audiobooks. Read the motherfucker.
Yeah, read the motherfucker. See the words.
But I'm saying you ain't got to go to the library and get a book, or you don't have to go to Barnes and Noble and buy a book. People be in they shit. No, you can just read a book like you be on your phone watching the motherfucking internet.
It could be the audio book and you reading it along, or the audio book is reading it to you or whatever. But see the words.
Oh, so he's saying a lot of them fourth grade reading grown ass men niggas. You saying that?
A lot of motherfuckers is out here on the fourth grade reading level anyway. I mean, we just keeping it 100. We just keeping it in a buck. You know what I'm saying? But reading is the key.
I tried to not laugh.
I hear a lot of y'all when y'all talking and stuff like that. It just be like, wow.
And it's crazy. If you grown up in the hood, you got it in you. You talk to slang, it's like whatever. But if you educated, also you know how to fucking talk. So what is that, code switching? Is that code switching?
It's not a code switching. It's just talking with the right vernacular.
It's code switching, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. That's the way I look at it. I mean, because it is.
If that's
it
what
is.
you want to call it,
No, but that's just like having motherfucking sense. You go to work, can you talk the way me and you talking to each other? You know what I'm saying? We can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. You got a code switch.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it's if that's the case, then there would be no credence to time and a place for everything. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, because if people picked up reading more, maybe we could reason more. Because you'd hear a person out more. Your mind becomes open to more things. So,
well, that's good as far as men. So men can learn how to reason, and maybe that'll help some of the more emotional men,
right?
Be able to change some of that into stoicism. Right. But I'm saying, as far as women reading,
I mean, they gonna read bullshit anyway.
Oh damn!
I ain't even tripping off of them.
But I'm saying, even that. They could read and gain all the knowledge they want, even if it's science, even if it's all the same books we read. And once we sit down and have a conversation that something gets emotional, all that shit, it goes out the window.
There's no conversation for a woman that's never going to get emotional. That's just keeping it 100.
Nah, that's why they say wear baby shoes or throw some honey in the vinegar. It's not how you say. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. Like you got to talk to them damn near like they kids. But then when you say women are like children, they get upset. That's one thing I agree with what that nigga say. That bald head nigga, Mr. Let Go. That's one thing I agree with him about. Women can be children most of the time. Well, he don't say that shit. He say women are children, but
they are.
I don't like to give him that, because if that's the case, then you can't expect them to be accountable. You know what I mean? So they act like children. They're grown ass people stuck in their childhood ways.
But even with your children, with age, they are accountable for what their age says they are accountable for.
Right. So when you get to a certain age, you're supposed to do what? Grow out of that, because that's why they call you grown. These bitches will tell you right now, I'm a grown ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole grown ass. I take care of myself. I pay my bills. So you doing the grown up shit. Act grown. And then they tell you they got what?
In womanese, that's I'm independent. That's that independent bullshit. Being grown is being independent.
But again, I'm not giving you no pass for you acting like a child. So that's what I say you doing.
No.
You acting.
Nobody
and you
said
know you're
give
getting
them a
away
pass.
with it.
Nobody said give them a pass.
No, because if they was actually children, if I looked at them as children, they would get passes. You know what I'm saying? Sort of, kind of like you give your son or your daughter a pass that you wouldn't give a regular grown up stranger in the street.
Yes and
You
no,
know what I'm
depending
saying?
on the degree of the discretion of whatever transgression they committed.
They are not.
Got me sounding like T.I. and shit. The discretion of the transgressions.
Because the lopsided ability of the sapiosapiism, like give my nigga a black and white suit and a bow tie.
All right, y'all.
Like
As always, man up, not man down.
maintain, not maintain. And we out.